And our second viewer email comes from GameGod1990. He or she says, do you think WWE is hindering possible storylines that they could be doing because they are now PG? For instance, if blading was still accepted on a normal basis in WWE, I think it would be a great idea to have Cody Rhodes in a first blood match.
Yes.
Seeing how he would react to potentially ruining his face
He'd scream.
and body would be great. What do you guys think? Gentlemen, I especially want to hear your thoughts on Cody Rhodes.
Thank you, Linda. You know what, David, you lashed out at the last emailer, so I'm going to not lash out, but say to this. I'm tired of hearing about PG. I'm sick of it. Get back to the Attitude Era. WWE's PG. That's why they're not doing good. That's why I got a 2.9 rating on Raw this past Monday night. They were PG for so long and did so great with it. Maybe the times have changed. Maybe I'm behind them. Their PG rating doesn't have anything to do with their ability to build characters that you care about. And that's what wrestling's all about. Jim Cornette on our show a couple months back said it best. It's one man wanting to fight another man and enough reason behind them wanting to fight that you want to pay to see it. That's it.
Agreed. But the problem is, the wrestling fans from the Attitude Era are now watching UFC, MMA. Mm-hmm. And the young stars they have now are cookie cutters. Okay? They sit down in a big warehouse in Tampa, Florida, and everything is scripted to them. Back when we loved wrestling and it was awesome, you had guys that worked the indies in different territories and had a chance to develop themselves into a character. Nowadays, they're just, okay, here's who you are, figure it out. Mm-hmm. Thank God Sheamus is who he is.
You know, you've been talking a lot about Sheamus lately, but that other guy you said was going to be a
Jack
huge star?
Swagger, he'll get there. Give him time. He's buried on SmackDown right now.
If Cody Rhodes was coming to the ring, or The Miz was coming to the ring with a chicken, a hawk, you'd be all over.
I believe Cody Rhodes came to the ring with a cock at one time. Remember the whole DX thing?
Let's go to this week's Tip Best.
Hi, I'm the man they call Meathead. Yeah, I'm still here on Primetime. Kaz hasn't taken over this segment. This one is mine. It is the 10 best WCW moments of all time. We'll be running down WCW, WWF, WWE, Attitude Era, and ECW moments. 10 best. Number 4 in the 10 best series. You know, we've been talking a lot about what's been happening, and most of them have been good, happy moments, even though it's the 10 best. Some of them, not so much. Number 4, July 6, 1996. There was a mystery man for these outsiders that had just came into WCW, and nobody knew who it was. It was a 2-on-2 match until here comes Hulk Hogan. He's going to even the odds, and you find out that he's siding with the bad guy, and Diesel. And he is the third member of the outsiders as they form the New World Order. The ring filled with garbage. Mean G, you can go to hell. Tony Schiavone, unbelievable. Good stuff, amazing stuff. I still look back and get a little giddy when I watch it. Number 4 is July 6, 1996. Bash at the Beach, the formation of the New World Order.
It's time for our headlining main event, Fan of the Week. This week is Caleb Kaiser of Nova Scotia, Canada. Caleb says, seeing Edge's get rid of stupid gimmick and his entrance he has on SmackDown with the glasses and the entrance kind of looks reminiscent of Edge and Christian. Do you think his trade to SmackDown could be setting up Christian and Edge again when Christian returns from injury? Gentlemen, your thoughts?
Thank you, Meathead and Linda, for rescuing us. What has gotten into you?
It's not my fault.
All right there, Snitsky. That's all right. So the ENC connection, Edge and Christian. Edge back on SmackDown. Christian out for a couple of months with an injury to his chest, I believe. Will we see that team form again?
I hope so. Everybody wants to see it.
5-second pose.
You know what? They gotta do it one more time. They really. Hey, if they can bring back the Hardys, If they can bring back the Outsiders.
No, the Hardys were only brought back on YouTube. I don't know if you saw Matt's recent
No,
video.
when Jeff came back,
I
they
know,
had
I
the
was
little
trying
run.
to throw that in there so people have covered it.
Is
on
it
this
Matt or
episode.
Matthew on YouTube? I'm a little confused.
I think it's
right
back to
now.
Matt.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Him and Jeff Hardy were together in their latest video. You can see that at pwrshow.com.
You know the Pope has a video. Oh, he had
Had?
videos. Yeah. Him and Miss Tessmacher.
Is that another scoop? No, remember Pope shut down his Twitter account.
When was the first time the Pope has ever been quiet or silent on anything? Right?
May have been last night on the Pro Wrestling
It was
Report
last
Radio.
night.
You can be Fan of the Week just by simply sending us an email with your question or comment. And you can do so at pwrshow.com. Our email address, comments at pwrshow.com. This week, coming up next week rather, on the Pro Wrestling Report radio show on 540 ESPN, Kurt Angle, David Hero. Kurt Angle,
It's true.
it's been some years since he's been on this program, actually.
Bound for Glory, Chicago.
2008, we had a video interview with Kurt Angle, I believe, which you can see at pwrshow.com. And Kurt Angle joining us on the radio show. It might be his first time having been on the radio show. We have so many people, it's difficult to keep track. But this is, of course, above and beyond a lot of the people that we've had on the show. The best wrestler in the world, Kurt Angle, joins us next week right here on the Pro Wrestling Report, however, on the radio edition. And I've seen the question list that the interns have prepared. I don't think this is one you're going to miss. Kurt Angle is very vocal and will speak out. And we were going to clear up, or at least attempt to clear up, what's going on with his status in TNA Wrestling, because technically, he's done.
Yeah. He said he's going to quit. But once again, RVD screwed the whole thing up. Wrestling's fake.
Tonight, Racine, Wisconsin, we're on our way, and then Sunday we'll be at the show in Hoffman Estates, Illinois as well. TNA Wrestling Live. And make sure you check it out when it comes to your area. And we'll be back next week with a brand new edition of the Pro Wrestling Report, Primetime Television.